my house I found all this stuff.
How do you feel about them? Do they mean something to you? Are they your friends? Have you a real love of books and learning? You do? That's good.
When my mother's aunt died in the early 1980s, we cleaned out her home and found a collection of books that she had. Some of them were her parents' books that they had given to each other as gifts. Other ones were her school books. The most interesting thing about them was the handwriting in the front pages. These books seemed like a living connection to the past. I think I was the only person who wanted to keep them. They would have been thrown out otherwise as just dirty, dusty things that didn't mean anything, but to me they were not only works of art, although they were some of them were broken, some of them were yellowing, they smelt funny, but I think that was the beauty in them. That they were so old, that they weren't perfect, that there were pages that were torn. It was as if I could touch something that my long dead relatives had touched when they were children. And I would like to think that if those books were important to them, it would be good for them to know that they're important to me too.
It's the Brownie Starmite camera by Kodak. Everybody enjoys having pictures, and this is the easiest way I know of to take them, in black and white or color. It's the tiniest, handiest camera with built-in flash Kodak ever made.
When I think of photography when I was a child, there was probably one camera in every household, and it would only have been brought out for occasions like holidays, definitely not for everyday use. Along with my collection of old books, I've still got a lot of old photographs, probably going back to the 1960s. They are still able to evoke memories of particular times, places, people, some of them gone, some of them still here. You had to buy a film, you had to put the film in, you had to be careful of the photos that you took because there was a limited number. As time went on, cameras got smaller, they got more accessible.
Keep the tape and equipment as clean and dust-free as possible. Dust, debris, and worn video heads will affect dropout performance.
I was born in 1995. I've sort of experienced a whole lot of technology in a very short amount of time. When I was a kid, I did have books and I did have VHS tapes, and you did go to borrow movies. The internet was not the centre of my life as a child. So I guess in a sense, still ingrained in me is big preoccupation with physical things, which is why I've collected so much. Sure, I could go onto Netflix and watch the same movies, but I don't think I'll ever throw them out because I think I just like those physical reminders of maybe certain points in my life.
It's finally here. Introducing the iPhone.
And there was MySpace, and then there was Facebook, and there was Twitter, and then there was Instagram, and then there was all these different things. And with that, there was more technology too, and there was smartphones and laptops. And with social media and the increase in accessibility of technology, I think we got so used to sharing our lives and documenting our lives. I mean, the volume of content that I have from the last 5 years compared to the rest of my life is just But I still think that I can recognize how cool, you know, older art forms are and older technologies are. In some ways, Instagram is like a scrapbook. I think it's possible to appreciate the materiality and the physicality of things like books and DVDs and film photographs, while also appreciating newer technologies as sort of an evolution of those forms of media. Maybe the common ground that we can find is that there's still this need to collect, to curate, to archive, no matter what form that it comes in.